Good afternoon. Welcome to this episode. Today we are road tripping on our way to North Carolina. Why North Carolina? I'm going to be visiting an old friend, Al Roof. Perhaps some of you know him, known as a lumberjack. Al goes way, way back in the dual sport world. One of the first people to develop and run a dual sport event here in the Southeast when we only had 4 of them going on in the late 90s. Al was instrumental in getting the dual sport ride as part of the old Honda Hoot Rally in Asheville, North Carolina. Al's got an extensive background in motorcycles dating way, 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 way back. Lately, Al has been hanging out in the vintage scene with Arma and is also instrumental in the White Lightning vintage cross-country race held every March up here in South Carolina, actually, for that one. And today we're going to go see Al. We're going to pick up a bike, of all things, and we'll move on from there. So, let's go to North Carolina. All right, Al, what do we got here? What you talked me into?
Okay, this is Robert Swampy Fry's 1974 and a half Ossa Pioneer 170 or Super Pioneer 175, which is a rare bird. I think Robert's researched it as much as I have, but there were only a handful of them here in the United States. Basically, a 175 6-day replica engine and a Super Pioneer chassis. And from what we were told by Don Cutler, there were 4 of them brought into the U.S. just for team riders. Neat little motorcycle. This particular one's got several period correct modifications or upgrades. It's got fenders from Haas Racing seat cover, which gives you a little shroud over the airbox. It also has a Haas airbox, which is it's rarer than the bike, but it's the hot setup on these bikes. Much better quality than the original airbox. We'll fire it up and let everybody out there in Cyberland hear how this thing runs. This one has been upgraded from the original, I think it was an IRZ carburetor. This one does have a Mikuni on it. It's real happy with the Mikuni. It starts very easily and runs crisply.
And that's a sweet one. So there you have it, folks. Straight from Al's mouth, Al's shed, into my truck, and going home to the garage. Traveling to North Carolina certainly has its perks. We'll see you later in the garage.